Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. All right. I hope you can hear me very well. Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry. That was trying to test my mic. Okay. So I'm gonna be live on YouTube as well. All right. So, okay, guys. So, the new German visa that we're talking about, we are looking at a visa that allows you to travel to Germany as a worker. And we all know what that means. You understand that most part of Europe will only, you will hardly have the sponsor visa where you're hired directly. But in this case, they now have a sponsor visa where you are going to apply for the job. It was actually a rare case before. So in this case, you apply for a job and then you'll be hired, and then you are going to take your employment details to the embassy, which of course will secure you a job. All right, guys. So basically, all right. So I am looking at playing the music behind while I'm going on live. Daniela, why are you crying? Danu, Danu, what? Why are you crying? Sit quiet. Sit quiet, mama. Quiet. Danu, what? Why are you just crying? Guys, Daddy. Don't cry. Nano, Nano. All right. So, Danu, what? Why are you like this? Hello, guys. Welcome to my live section. I'm live on TikTok as well as on YouTube. So, um, let's discuss, or should I say, the new form of visa that is being introduced by the German going as tourists, but going as worker. I later on earlier on, I spoke with you where you can go and find this visa. Okay, so this evening, I just decided to come live so I can answer some of your questions. I have, see, when I make explanations on my video, most of the times, uh, I try to provide all the necessary information because I hardly have time and I rarely share my number, my WhatsApp number, unless it's a case of emergency. For cases like information and other like, I'll always tell you to get Telegram because we can chat there. We can even call or send voice messages. Giving up your WhatsApp number or your contact number is like having people to call you every now and then. And as a family man, you know how it is at times. It might be mistaken for something else. I should check my inbox. Which inbox are you talking about? Instagram or you're talking on TikTok? All right, yeah, but whatever is in the inbox, we can talk it now, guys. You guys need to understand, man. Nobody's paying me for this, okay? I'm just rendering the services which I find necessary to give out to my brothers there, so you don't get duped. So if I'm live, let's not be secretive, unless it's something personal. I will respect that. But if I'm live, those questions I have in the inboxes, I am trying to discuss it. Even on my video, I try to discuss it. That's why most of the times many of you will come to me and ask me questions and I'm referring you to my video because I also have job to do. I'm busy with family, I'm busy with other engagement. So those videos I make at times to explain to you very detailed of some stuff. But it's just quite unfortunate that you are also busy, which I understand. But then you have to help yourself to go through my videos, especially on what you want, because there are always captions. Those captions will guide you on what you're looking for. Then you can come back to me with a question that will be straightforward. But sometimes the questions are like very vague, like very broad, which are something I've spoken in the video. And then to go back and start telling you or typing, the time is the issue there. So when we are also live like this, it's a good time for us to talk. We can chat and I can know your doubt. I can know where you want my support, where you want my guidance. I can provide it for you. You can come on screen and ask your questions, or you can drop a message on the comment section. All right, so let's talk about the new visa that I have informed you about. This is the same thing that Canada is doing, and I'll be bringing you information on this state of Canada that is doing this, called the New Brunswick. The New Brunswick is a state in Canada that is also hiring. But today we'll be talking at the visa sponsorship, which I brief you on. And if you have gone to my YouTube, you must have known what it is. So therefore, I'll be receiving questions based on what you have seen on the video and where you think you need some guidance that I can give to you now over here. All right. And yeah, I try as much to reply messages. That is obvious. I try as much to reply them. And at the same time, I might not reply it all at the time when the messages comes, because I'm also engaged in here and there. But then I try to reply it on my TikTok, on my Instagram, on the WhatsApp, and I'll be very quick in replying you when you comment on WhatsApp. Excuse me, on YouTube, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and I need you guys to help me grow my YouTube channel. So anyone who is a subscriber in my YouTube channel has a place already in my heart. You already have a place in the TikTok. Know that I'll always reply that. On YouTube, I will take it also that you have taken that far, or you're going that far to follow me even to my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. Right now I'm also live on my YouTube channel. So let's get it on. What are those questions that you have? And again, guys, we must not talk about the visa going to Europe and all that. It could still be your visa complication you're having here in Bahrain. It could still be some advices that you need, maybe as a result of your job or leaving a job. That reminds me, this particular program for let me see, let me switch the lighting system and see. I don't know if my it's kind of like there's not too much light. All right, yeah, there's gonna be a shade on my face, but I think it's okay. At least I feel the quality is okay. I don't know. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let's talk about these visas issues, and it must not only be that; it could be at your job site. I think, and also developing a CV. That is something I need to do, guys. I have seen all types of CV here in the Middle East, because I help guys to develop their CVs, and I've had many CVs coming to me to help develop. And half time, I'm the one requesting, oh, this CV is not the best. I'm going to add something to it. I've seen CVs that just have your name, your place of birth, your country, and your certificate. And I'm looking for a waitress job. There are no experiences, there are no skills that are attributed to you. I mean, they are not background information, which is your profiling, your professional profile. There is nothing like that. Good evening, my brother Victor. So this aspect of CV is also something that I have to make video on. But some aspects are really broad that I cannot handle on a 3-minute video. But then I'm going to try to talk about it, because your CV also will attract employers. That is obvious. Your CV is going to attract employers. Guys, I don't think I like this lighting system. I'll put it back from from in front of me. All right, sorry about that. That is because my ring light, the charger, I don't know, got bad, something like that. Okay, so yep, that is good. Good evening, Akoli Mandy. Hey, how are you, my boy? How are you doing? Thank you, senior man, personal effort. I hear you, big brother. Happy Sunday to you and your family. Thank you, sir, and hope you are having a happy Sunday and your family as well. All right, guys. So right now you can also stream my live section on my YouTube. You know why YouTube is more important? Not more important. You know why YouTube has some more advantages? Because you can ask a question, I'll be able to type and even give you links on it. All right. I have opened the live section. But while we are here, you can't hear me? Guys, can you hear me, please? If you can't hear me, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna type it down. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, bro. Then you need to. Is it Trish done? You have to check on your sound system. Actually, I'm using the headphones, but I hope you can actually get me. All right. So, guys, this is what we're looking at. I have a lot of topics to educate you or to share with my followers and my viewers. So I don't know which one to take at a time. So at times it's good when you come with a question. You understand? Then I can know, I mean, I can answer you to satisfy your own worries or your own doubt. Okay, bro. Yeah, please try. Try to get out and come back again. Yep, I have a viewer here on YouTube. Yeah, you can stay with me there. And I'm also on TikTok. And please, if you have question, let's talk about it. So, guys, let's talk about this visa. I'll be sincere with you. If you think of going to Germany and you want to work, you either need to go as a tourist, as a visitor, and you can change that visa for working visa. No. The maximum extension period could be for 90 days, and then you have got to go back. You might look for a job that will hire you, then maybe they get you the recruitment processes for you to come. And so it has always been cumbersome. So that's why when people go to Europe, they will have to go with a story to seek for asylum. So that by asylum, they can stay there or get married, or maybe they are joining their spouse and things like that. That is the only reason you can stay there, especially in Germany. You cannot go as a visitor and then you decide to pick up a job and stay. No, they won't give you the visa. They don't change your visitor visa to permanent resident or to partial resident or whatever. No. You either seek for asylum. And asylum cases, you must have evidence why they should allow you stay in their country. Or you have gone there as a student and you're done with your school, you can then seek for a job. That is a different case. So this is an opportunity. This sponsorship visa is an opportunity. You saw there, even barrister jobs are there. I mean, there is an office in Mochin and Berlin that also will hire you as a barrister and an office assistant. I mean, so these stuffs are there, and this is an opportunity to be sincere. And most of it is career jobs. Some of you are engineers, some of you are IT, some of you are software engineers or designers, graphic designers, advertising, managers, HRs. This is opportunity for you to get to this side and apply for your job. Actually, and then once you are hired, the employment letter is what you're going to put together, plus your supporting document, which is your passport, your resident permit, and all that, to the embassy. Of course, the employer must have already submitted his details at the level of the immigration over there so that your visa processing will be facilitated. All right. Yeah. So that is the new German sponsorship visa. So it allows you to be hired immediately. It allows you to be hired immediately. So, I mean, there is stress in seeking for asylum. So everyone that have desire to go to Germany is an opportunity. Many are in Germany without papers. I saw them. I met them when I was there. Not only in Germany, when I was in Sweden, France, or Luxembourg, and I mostly spent time also in Denmark. Many are without papers, and that is a challenge in Europe. And with that papers, you can work. Even if you're working, you're doing what they call the black job. The black job is a job that's not registered. You don't pay, what should I say? You don't pay insurances, taxes. Of course, you're doing it behind the eyes of the government, and you can't be paid. You won't be paid well. But if you have your papers, you can then have a legal job, and based on your job, there is a payment for, let's say, the minimum wage for that job. And then you're paying taxes, And then you have benefit because you can accumulate some money over time and get a house or get a property or get into business and other like. If you don't have papers, you are just like somebody who is not in Germany. You are hiding. So this is a better way to get to Germany. How do no one is legit? I don't get the question. How do know the one is legit? I don't know. I don't get your question. Oh, you mean how do we know this one is legit? Bro, anything I share with you here, I'm not taking it from the agent side. This is from let's say the government program that they just launched. Actually, they had talked about this, and then just this August, they voted the bill. So they are in need of workers, just like Canada is doing. So you see, when you go to agent and say, I need a job, what do? They go to these sites and look where there are jobs, build your CV for you, and apply for a job. And then they ask for you 500 BD or less than that, or even more than that. For something you can develop your CV. Okay, if you're not good in CV, you can seek someone, an expert, to develop you a good CV. And then you go and apply. You look for a job that fits your career and apply for it. And once you're hired, they will report back to you just like you pick up a job in Bahrain, in Dubai, or wherever. They will tell you you've been hired. Soon enough, they send you an employment letter, and then you are taking it. The requirements are there for the sponsor visa. I'll be updating you what you need to go with to the embassy. You are going and having your visa. Now, this visa of 14 is not it's not magic. Nobody is paid. Please, bro, if your employer refuse to give you a letter of non-objection, what can you do? No, he doesn't have the right to refuse you. He doesn't have the right. When you have vacation, you can only seek for non-objection letter if you have vacation. Maybe you're traveling out of Bahrain for your vacation, or your vacation you intended to stay in Bahrain. He has given you indemnity or whatever, and you choose to travel. You will need, if you're going to your home country, you don't need non-objection unless you want to go apply for a visa from your home country. But not necessarily, because they won't be looking at you as a resident in another country. They'll be seeing you as your own, as a citizen in the country where you're applying, because it's your home country. But now in Bahrain, in Dubai, in Qatar, wherever you want to apply for a job, you are there as a worker, especially in the GCC. So they need a non-objection from your employer everywhere, actually, to prove that your company allows you to go for this vacation. But for this sponsorship visa, you are only going to be hired. So they won't be needing that unless you're going for visit and tourist. For this sponsorship visa, basically, I'm going to check the other requirement that the embassy may need, but basically you need employment letter if you have applied, and maybe a clearance certificate to show that your employer, you're not leaving your job abruptly. Maybe I'm still to verify that, but maybe a clearance certificate to show you're not leaving your job. Abruptly, or maybe, but they hardly ask, they hardly ask of criminal clearance and all those things. But what is necessary first, and then you can take that employment letter to the next level by taking it to the embassy. But for you who need a non-objection letter, your employer has no right to refuse that to you. And you have every right to be given your non-objection letter as a worker who is on vacation. That is the duty of an employer, and that is the right of you, the employee. So we've got to know these things. You don't need to beg. You just need to ask aforetime. Maybe you're going to submit your document in the embassy, and so you need this this non-objection letter in the week before or a week to come. Try to request a week before that, and so that it can be processed. You need the owner of the company, the proprietor, or whatever, to sign it. But she refused to give me back. I want to change country. Are you on vacation? If you're getting my explanation, are you on vacation? Are you going to be on vacation? Then you should request for it. If she refuses, you can go to LMRA. It doesn't matter. You don't need to tell them you want to change country. Just tell them you need a non-objection letter, you want to go for vacation. Once you have your vacation, you can go anywhere. He or she is not the one giving you the visa. She has got to give you You are non-objection letter. I mean, she doesn't own you. You have the right to move during your vacation. That is it. Can I meet you in person? Yeah, sure, we can meet if I'm available, actually. Which company they are taking people? Brother, I gave the link. You can go to my YouTube channel, all right, and you will see the link there, and you can go there and choose the job that fits your career because the need career job. There are also jobs like receptions, HR. These are jobs that you don't need to go show. I study as an HR. You might have a CV that backs you up, especially if you've got a degree, an HND, or something like that. That will back you up. Just build a good CV, and if you have a degree, thumbs up for you. Yeah, but I am not here to tell you that without a degree you're not going to be hired. Of course, you will be hired. There are no limits to that. I have a little problem in my company. I need your advice. You can go on my brother. Yeah, Dimitri, please. You can go on. You're welcome, my dear. Yeah. So that is what to do. Okay. If you are going on vacation, and let's say you have vacation September from September 30th to October 30th. Request for your non-objection letter a week, 2 weeks before that. Why do you need it? They don't even need to ask you. If that's why do you need it on your vacation, you wish to travel. That is it. If she refuses, go to LMRO. You've got the right to own to have the non-objection letter. All right. So guys, so that is actually how this visa works. It is actually a very good one. I must be sincere with you. It's a very good one. And you know one thing, when something like this starts, it means they are really in need of labor. Actually, they are in need of labor. Yeah, because they have a very strong economy. If you look at how the Central Europe is structured, Germany is the powerhouse there, you know. And if not, Germany could be competing with others. I mean, it's competing with other strong economy in the world. Yep. Though they were affected by the Second World War, but they are really strong. So they have, I mean, there are different companies, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi, you know, these are German companies, and they are all there. So you have a lot of different jobs you can find there. And life over there, oh, better, it's good. Yeah, it's good, to be sincere with you. They care about humans, you know. You're sick, you're being paid, you don't need to be under pressure. If your employer doesn't pay you, the government pays you. The government takes, or the insurance takes your employer to court. You don't need to be fighting with employers. The government fights for you because you're paying your taxes. So yeah, it's a wish I have for everyone who is looking at, I mean, living where you are. All right, guys. So keep liking and keep sharing, and let me keep having your questions. I am in process, but I'm stuck with documentation. All right, you can tell me, you can, if you think you can come, I can bring you on screen and you discuss with me what documentation you are stuck with, or you want to drop a message on my IG, Equable. You can drop a message on IG. All right. Okay, so that is it, guys. For you here on YouTube, I'm gonna drop the link to the site where you should go, and definitely you're gonna find where to search for the job for what I'm talking about. All right, so just a moment here. I'll get the link. So I'm gonna share it on my comment section. If I share it here, you're not gonna be. If you click on it, it's not gonna open. So I'll share it on YouTube. If you want the link, if not getting to it, get to my YouTube channel Ben Ice 1444 and get the link now on the comment section because I'm also live on YouTube. Let me get the questions coming from Bahrain. Someone can be. All right. What is the question from Bahrain? Someone can be. I don't. I did not get that question. All right. So just. Please, I will appreciate those that will come here and discuss with me with questions of the adult, especially when I'm talking on this topic of the German visa. And you come in later to ask me how is it about and things like that. It's like feel like I'm working for you. I have to come back and explain to you specially. This is a good time for us to talk. And guys, please, some people are mistaking what I'm doing. This is me getting information to help you. I'm not an agent. All right. One guy was actually very rude to me yesterday. So I have the link on my live stream on YouTube. So you can go there and click on it. The video is also there to tell you how you can search for a job. One guy was actually rude. He was like, I'm not going to subscribe. And things like that. And I was like, man, do you pay me for this? Even if you don't subscribe, I mean, that is how we Africans are. You don't want to help a brother to grow who is trying to even bring information to you. You feel like if you don't subscribe, I'm not going to pay my rent. Come on. We should try to help one another. That is just what life is. Uh, when we see celebrities, I hear as people say, there was a motivational speaker that said, to help a friend or a brother began something on social media, you don't want to, but you follow the celebrities and other like that don't know you, but you know this brother, you know this friend, you don't want to support that person. I mean, so how do we help others? So actually, I appreciate every one of you that has subscribed on my YouTube channel, and the link is right there, so you can click on it. Let me have your question, guys. All right, so that is what we're looking at. So when you go there, like last time I checked, there was position for waitress, position for reception, position for HR. I adjust so many, like reception/HR. And guys, let me give you a secret. If you really want to move to Germany, I will advise you to go study German now. They actually study German in Dubai, in Qatar, in Oman, in Bahrain. They are institutions that study German or that teaches you German. They have the R1, which is the first step of the German language. That is also a plus for you. So you can study it because in Germany, they speak only German. Yes, you can speak English, but if you're going to work, you're going to come across people that will speak only Dutch or German. So you've got to learn to speak German. So if you can study it, you're already a step ahead in your application process. Bro, the lion forest, you are keeping me, you're keeping me handy. Now you said, yeah, you have some documentation issue. I said they give me interview and end it, but I don't know what is it about. Okay. Uh, Childish man, who is Childish man? All right, let me see who Childish man is. Hello, who is this, please? Hello, can I know who is this? Come again. Is it about where I'm from, or you got something to contribute on what we are talking? Oh, sorry, I actually don't know what you're talking about. So please, I'll bring you down. I always speak English here. I wish you could speak English. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. So that gives you uh, an upper hand. So if you can study German, it will give you an upper hand. And by yourself, you can decide to study it as well. You can start getting dictionary to translate. But then they will know you have studied German and they will believe you've studied German when you can present that certificate also. So that is actually a plus for them. Yeah, that is a plus. Yeah, you'll be hired, and when you go there, of course, you will be compared to say to study German because, of course, they are speaking German. They are not like Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, and other languages. More of English in our work sites and workplaces, you know. So there, German is the first language, and let me not say the first language because over here Arabic is still the first language, but it is the business language also that is used there. So if you can secure yourself a German eins, that is opportunity for you. Hello, my viewer here on YouTube. All right, so that is what this is all about. Um, you have the chances now to move to Germany, not as a visitor, not a tourist, but as a worker. And guys, I want to also drop an advice. these jobs are mostly career jobs. And as German has started it, or Germany has started it, they are not ending it anytime soon. They know what number of people they need. So what I'm going to tell you is that what you've got to do is, if you don't fit in any career that you feel like that is what you want to do, you can also train yourself for 1 year or 2 years and apply for it. You know, yeah, I mean, they need IT. There are different IT programs, maybe software designer, software developer. There are a lot of them, especially for IT. They are managers positions, so you can develop yourself. I've always told us, when we have the opportunity, learn school in my country, University of Boya, and one man told me around the neighborhood and said, because we were disgruntled and we were saying that we keep studying and no one is being hired. So what is this of advantage to us? Or why is this important to us? And the man said, just go on studying. You might need it someday. So that is one important thing about studying. I have a certificate for barista job. I have not gone into it. I have not done it. I just helped one in opening a coffee shop. But I have a certificate because I decided to train myself on that during the corona. And that is good. What if I decide to move now? The job I want to get, I'm not getting it anytime soon. I will get a barista job as a place to start with. So let's take opportunity to study what the job market needs. It is actually very important. Let's always seize that opportunity. If you have little time, seize the opportunity. Oh, my brother Aya Practice. Good evening, bro. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. Guys, can we share, please, can we share this live section? What are you saying? You're telling me to pick the lion forest? You're telling me to pick. I don't understand. Please pick what? Let me check one more. Have my contact on. Okay. All right, guys. So that is actually what we're looking at. Like I said, then coming back to Bahrain. I mean, I know it's been a long time. I haven't like educated us about our rights and what the don'ts and the do's that we've got to know here in the kingdom. But one thing is obviously sure. You should be very much aware that it is we are playing on a rough ground. So if someone is already bringing you trouble at your job site, maybe your salaries are being delayed and all, like you wouldn't love to continue for long because the issues might just keep coming and coming and coming. So you can always make decision to leave the earliest, but then don't leave and leave anything behind, because one thing I came to understand is that I know many people have always debated with me about the aspect that I kept saying that there is law in the kingdom of Bahrain. But people say, I mean, there is no law until you get there, then you understand they are favoring their own. I mean, you should read news that moving on assumption, because you came here, some people told you this is what happened to me, and I went here, nobody did anything. Even in our country, cases like that happen. So you need a legal system, or you need a practitioner, legal practitioner that was going to help you through it, unless you feel like it's not valuable for you to get that. So the request, yeah, I'm live, bro. I don't understand. I'm live. I can't go to accept your request now. I'll check on that, okay? But like I said, it's better for you to, yeah, thanks for the follow. Try to also contact me on IG. On IG, we can even make an audio call, drop messages, voice notes, and things like that. All right. So, guys, while you are here, do me the favor to smash the subscription button YouTube channel. Do me the favor to smash the subscription button on my YouTube channel. help your brother Ben Ice to grow. And I promised I was gonna be releasing this logo. I just got busy. Yeah, there is the logo that I'm gonna release for Ben Ice TV, Ben Ice Entertainment. The I have proposed logo. There is one which I propose, and there is that which my designer, or let's say graphic designer, has proposed. So I'm gonna be leaving it out there because this is a community. You make me, and and we are together in it. So I'm gonna be releasing the logos, so you can choose. I'll be getting which one has the highest like. That will also help me in making the decision which one I should go for. Because like I told you, soon enough I'll be starting with different projects on the social media. That is why I'm actually encouraging us to keep liking and sharing and following me on my on my Facebook, Ben Ice, on my Instagram, Eko Ebon, and on my YouTube channel, Ben Ice 1444. And you are already here because I'll be getting into the Hunt Game Show around the kingdom. Yeah, and I have a name already for it. One time brief it on one of my videos. I'll be getting on street interviews. I'll be getting on dance steps and all that. So those stuffs are there. So we will be coming up with great things. All right. So, it is your view that are pushing me into this. It is your love. So let's take it higher, even on YouTube. So do me the favor to like, subscribe, and share what is going on YouTube, because many more are adding up for your entertainment. All right, guys. All right. So talking again about the kingdom of Bahrain. Thanks for the like, guys. Keep liking, keep tapping your screen. Just keep liking so that others can move on with us. All right, I'm right here. Okay, guys. Yep. So let's keep liking, let's keep sharing, and let me know your questions. Let me know what your doubt is. Somebody asked me a question. What was that question about? Was it the non-objection letter? Yes, I think I made it. I made a video what it was about and how you can get it. So, okay, yeah. So currently, oh, my camera battery is dying down. I'll disconnect from here and use the laptop. All right. Yes, guys. So something also came to my mind, and this is about to some of us that are working in construction industries. Some of us working in construction industries, uh, there are some rate of recklessness out there. So I will advise. See, there is something me I came to realize here in the Middle East. Just like any employer, even back home, if you want to go by what the pressure they put on you, I'm sorry to say we are going to lose a brother or a sister so soon. It is you, it is your body, it is all about you. Hi, how are you doing, bro? Good evening, my brother. How are you doing? It is you, it is all about you. It doesn't matter the fee of what where you're working at. Where you're working at and things like that. It is your body. And the gruesome thing about it is that the salaries are not there. And you are killing yourself, and you have a long path to go, and you need to be very cautious that there is a way out somewhere. So you're not going to be killing yourself for 150, 200 dinar. I kept telling you there is no 12 hours work. that the government supports. If you ever think you're going to work 8 hours or rather 12 hours, then you should be paid extra. And there are some jobs you shouldn't even venture to work 12 hours because the 1 BD that will add all the 2 BD will not compensate the health issue you might face in the future. That is the truth. Okay, it's not going to compensate the health issue you'll be facing in the future. Brother, how are you doing? How are you enjoying your holidays? Hope it's all good. Guys, on my YouTube, please, I'm kind of like trying to come back to get to my screen, back to the laptop because the camera is down. All right, so that is what I'm talking about because I have seen a lot of folks that are, looking at the penny, and to the best of my knowledge, most of us out here are youths, and the way is just so broad and long for us to go. So we've got to be cautious and take care of ourselves because the best I know is that we are just building something to take us somewhere. We are not building something that's going to establish us. And very few of us are going to be established by what we are having here. Very few of us will have to be established by what we are having here. I'm saying the truth. And many of us are on transit. Obviously, many of us are on transit. Many of us are here to get some experience, if there is any, to gain some, reputation on your CV, but you know you are heading somewhere. It's either you're going to Europe, America, Canada, or you're going back to Africa. You need that energy to do something. And at the age of 20s, the age of 30s, and the age of 40s, you still need you to be strong for what you got to do ahead that will establish you in your 50s and your 60s. And then you can be relaxing in the 70s and playing with your grandchildren. So we should be watchful on how we do and the jobs we do and the length of time we do these jobs. Sincerely, these guys, your employer, whoever cares about the money you're making, doesn't care. Some of them know what will become of you in the future. But they have hired you. But you should take care of yourself first. Can I tutor you biology? Who is that, please? I don't do tutoring here. This is not a teaching site. My YouTube is not a teaching site, right? My TikTok is not a teaching site. If you think I can tutor you, then there is a better way to get to me, not on YouTube or not on TikTok. I'm sorry. I don't discuss that here. All right. So, guys, that is my contribution. All right. That is my contribution to, the kind of jobs we are doing. We should be watchful of what we need. Like I said, I don't discuss classes on my TikTok. If you go ahead, I'll find you to be one of my students that are here to disturb my smooth communication here, and I will block you. Yeah, I do block a lot of my students. So you should respect yourself. If I'm your teacher or you know I'm a teacher, I never announce that I'm doing tutoring on TikTok. So I don't know how you knew about that. So if you knew I'm doing tutoring, then there is a channel you should get to me, not on my TikTok. So I don't want to get a question on that as I'm gonna block you. All right. So yeah, guys, this is what we're talking about. So and I want to inform you again because actually I got people getting to me and telling me, how can I bring someone to Bahrain? Please, the visas, to give you visa to come to Bahrain under work visa from African countries, so especially Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, like generally, it's actually very rare now. So you're actually reducing, chances are very low. So you should be careful if you're aiming at bringing someone here or you're aiming at coming here. You should really be careful. I'd rather you are being hired, you're not putting your money, but there is a company hiring you, and very little is needed from you. Okay, maybe the visa will be out and then you pay your flight. That is fine because the chances are actually very low now. Thanks for the flower. It's okay, my dear. If you don't mind, yeah, it's fine. Okay, is it Bahomi? Yeah, don't mind because I've got to be that hard. I've got my students that really come out here to stop me. If you are not one of them, I'm sorry, so you know where you can get to me. All right, so that is what I'm talking. It's actually very hard for you to get that. I was just thinking about you today. Oh, really? Untouchable daddy. Thanks, bro. I'm right here now. Yeah, I'm right here. Thanks. All right. So that is what we're looking at. Okay. So please be very careful. And again, when it comes to job seeking, I will be very clear to you. Nobody has monopoly over jobs. What do I mean? Like nobody has monopoly over jobs. Yes, some people could be informed that there is a job vacancy. It's quite unfortunate. Not everyone is like you or like me that will feel like, okay, if I know that this person need a job or if I have this job vacancy, I can give it out there. That is why most of the time I come here begging. If anyone has a job, please link up this person that commented on my video that they need a job. Yeah, but then don't be fooled with people that says I'll give you job, I'll give you job. I would rather the money you are going to give that person to look for you a job, I would rather you pay your taxi or take buses and get to the different companies and drop your CV and request if they have vacancies. Just drop the CVs. When they are there, they will call you. The person that says I'll give you a job did the same thing. The person went around and asked, "Do you have job? I have supplier I can give to you," so that they can make money for you from you. So you can take your time and then do these things by yourself than giving 50 BD and even more. 10 BD might help you get a buzz and move around and drop these CVs, and even ask questions as though you want to supply somebody, but then you're the one who's ready to supply him or herself. Okay, untouchable. All right. Okay, bro. That is great. Just get me on my IG, brother. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure by this weekend or within this week we are going to get on something. All right, because I am done with the logo already, which is what is needed. I'm on the logo animation as well. So after that, I just need to do one or two clearance, and we should be up with our shooting. What do you think of the economic of state of the world right now? What do I think of the economy of state of the world right now? I don't know what to think. I'm not an economist. And I did not read the news about that. Sorry to let you down. All right. Yes, bro. Make sure you just get to me on IG, please. If we're already talking on that, that's good. Of course, I will hit you up. Hello, brother. Where do you get your visa from in Bahrain? I got my visa from the embassy. Of course, where do you get visa again? I got it from the embassy. And I did not use any agent. I've said that time and again, right? All right. Thanks for liking my dream. That is why I'm out here so that you can get your visa by yourself. See, do you think agents have pass to go to the embassy and you don't have the pass? Agents are just the smart guys that goes to the internet to check what is there, what has this embassy advertised, what does it need to apply for visa in German embassy, Turkish embassy, Romania embassy, Afghanistan embassy, any embassy. So they just get, okay, if you want a job or there are jobs, there are companies hiring in this country, how do they get the employment letter, what is needed after the employment letter? Those are the things. So once you can go and Google search, you will know what is needed. Okay, so you basically will not need someone to be taking money from you. You might need someone for some supportive document you won't be able to get for yourself, but at least know what is needed so you know what you need from this person. And then you can basically discuss the cost than just going with nothing. That is the thing. All right, at this point in time, all right, so okay. So, guys, that is what I'm talking about. We should try to be inquisitive. Being inquisitive is like not just to individuals. Thanks for the heart. Not just to individuals. We should be inquisitive even to the internet. Ask questions to the internet. Informations are there. All right? Informations are there. So let's stop depending on people. Let's start depending on people. At least I know if I'm going to someone, I know what I need from that person. I'm not just going to that person because I need something very big. That's why they will say, bring 500 dinar, bring 1,000 dinar. Okay, get there. This is what I know. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. But I need this and I'm short of it. I cannot get it. Can you help me with this? The person knows you already know what you need. So those lies will not be coming up. That is the truth. For many guys have been bad. Okay, guys. So that is what I'm actually talking about. All right. So we should try to search for information ourselves. I have been victims as well, or I have been a victim to many others. But then data was also an issue, and some other things will keep you busy. But I mean, not in this generation, not at this time, not in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. We should try to Google search and get information from ourselves. And then if you have bloggers like me, try to hook up, link up. That is why I advise it's good to subscribe. Many times, maybe I will not come and announce it on TikTok. I will just drop it on my YouTube. Once you have this, you are a subscriber, you get a notification. So it is important for us to try to find these things. So, brother, you can only get your visa from the embassy. If you need support, first do your studies and know what support you need from whoever. There you can go. Because I will tell you blatantly, we have blatant liars in this particular country in the name of agents. There are too many of them that are fake. I've had many friends or many people I know that have lost 1,500 BD, 600 BD on Canada scheme of job, some to Europe and other like. Which if they have found out themselves, they will know if what this guy is telling me is the truth or if I can do it by myself. Like now I'm telling you, there is a job or there is a site you can apply for a job. Under sponsorship visa, I have taken my time to explain to you what you need to do. Guys are still coming to me, how much does it need? Imagine, if I was that kind of guy, I would tell you, okay, to start with it, you need to give 300 BD, you need to give 200 BD. So let's try to get information and try to do exploit and add to what we have been given, you know. Soon enough, I'll have these other guys, not our Africans, the other ones also fighting me because I am giving out what they should be taking from you, what they should be giving and taking money from you. But I mean, Ben Ice does not care. I was creating